Hey, Brandon here. Welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. Got another incoming freshman scouting report and film review. Going to be joined again by Luigi Tadone, and we're going to break it all down for you. We're going to talk Mr. Kevin Riley, incoming freshman running back, headed to the Alabama Crimson Tide. We're going to go over his recruiting. Is he going to get on the field in 2024? And what's he look like on the field? I think he's an explosive running back. He's going to be a hot C2C supplemental draft early pick, I would imagine. So you play Dynasty, Fantasy. You play Devy C2C format. This video is all for everybody. It'll give you an early look if you play Dynasty of what the future looks like. And if you play C2C, you're going to enjoy this film breakdown. Let's get to the show. Hey, Luigi, welcome back to the channel. We are going to break down the film of Kevin Riley, Alabama freshman running back. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, Brandon. Happy Father's Day, man.
Yeah, thank you. Always good to, nothing I'd rather do on Father's Day than, cut up some film and watch some film with you on our favorite high school players headed to college football this year. So we got a good one here, man. Kevin Riley, running back. We're going to go, couldn't really find his high school stats here, but we got some production from his junior season we're going to talk about. But, man, I'm excited to get into his film room here. My podcast co-host, Jason DiRienzo, has this kid, Kevin Riley, as his RB1 of the freshman incoming class. So,
wow, that's
yeah.
awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah.
We're in the C2C supplemental or C2C startup right now. I just
Right.
took him in the last pick in the 13th round.
In the 13th round. Wow.
Yeah, and I took another guy he really likes too, Richard Young, right after him too.
Yeah,
I know he's high on him too.
Yeah, we're going to talk about those. Yeah, we're going to talk about those players. I couldn't find any high school stats. We were kind of talking pre-recording, but his high school. He's a local kid going to Alabama. Played at Tuscaloosa County High School. Rushed for 1,300 yards and 11 touchdowns as a junior. Played also in the Under Armour All-American game. So let's get right into his recruiting profile here on 24/7 Sports. He's RB9. And then here on 3, he's RB3. So listed at 5'11", 195 pounds, which is always kind of nice. Good size heading into college football. But we know getting into that Alabama weight room, we're not going to be too concerned about that. He's going to be of good size. So yeah, man, he's got some buzz coming into our Devy and C2C drafts, right? And I guess everyone's real question is, it's been a while since we've had a really good Alabama running back. Probably Brian Robinson's the last one, that's hit our dynasty roster.
Yeah, Jace McClellan had some injuries,
Yeah,
about him, but
right. Yeah, I don't know if he's really going to be a dynasty asset.
No.
So, the opportunity is when we're looking at this kid and, looking at our Devy draft, C2C drafts, where to take him. I mean, he's probably going to have to wait. What do you think his chances of getting on the field this year are?
Well, probably slim to none. I mean, they got a stable of backs ahead of him.
Yeah.
Jam Miller, Justice Haynes is a big rising star. Richard Young, we just talked about, has a lot of talent. So, he's going to have to wait his turn. Now, he flipped from Miami to Alabama. You might ask yourself why. I listened to some interviews and he said he was really interested in what Alabama could do for him as a man off the field. So that's a high character comment, I thought. That's why he chose Alabama. He's going to wait his turn. He's got a ton of talent. I'm really looking forward to getting to the tape with him. I think, I think it's cool that Jason has him so high. Not everyone has him so high. It's a little hit or miss with him. He's a little disrespected out there, I thought. So, I brought this one to the table. I really wanted to see your opinion, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, well, we're going to hit the film room. I don't think he did not participate in spring game, in Alabama. I think he just got on campus early this summer. So, yeah, I agree with that. I think he's going to have to wait his turn. I mean, Justice Haynes looks special to me.
Yeah.
And if he is who I think he could be, I don't see Kevin Riley really getting a role this year. Maybe next year. I mean, Justice Haynes will be eligible, for the draft in a couple years, but it might be a little while. But this guy you're going to draft, you're going to keep him on your roster and hope that when his time is called, that he is a dominating running back. So yeah, let's get right to it, man. Let's go to the film room and just see what the kid looks like on the field. All right, we're going to be taking a look at Kevin's senior season here, his highlights, even though we couldn't find any stats, but we're going to take a look. It looks got some senior film here. So
vision, patience stand out to me.
Yep, I would agree.
Speed. He's a 4.4 guy.
he does have really good, press there a little bit, jumps
Yep.
outside, good cut inside, decent contact balance. You could tell he's got the
Yeah.
physicality you really like.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought so too.
The one thing that stood out to me is his high pad level, right? I mean, that's the one thing, you know,
You
there
mentioned
he,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
just, but I mean, I think that's all fixable stuff. But you could see the
Yeah.
pop right off the line of scrimmage. Once he makes up his mind, he sees the gap, takes off,
Yeah.
and
He's a speed back, but he can keep you honest with the contact
mhm.
balance, with the strength, and I think he's got the frame to get a lot stronger in that weight program.
Yeah, what did we say? It was 195. Good height.
195, this is
Yeah,
good, decent, yeah, decent.
yeah.
You could easily add 10 pounds, no problem.
I like the vision, the cut back inside. It's got really quick feet. Me and
Quick
sweet
feet.
footwork. Yeah.
Mhm. Good
He might
acceleration,
he
quick
he
feet.
might he might have the sweet feet designation. It's hard to get the Brandon sweet
Okay,
feet
okay.
designation.
The
Um,
golden toe award.
yeah, but this, I mean, you talk about footwork. Look at the boom, boom, boom. It cuts inside, goes outside, little stiff
The
arm.
stiff arm, yep.
Again, making the
Stop and
guy miss
start.
there. Stop start ability. But I mean, the feet are pretty good. I mean, look at him. He's just navigating through there. I like, he's got that physicality too. It's
Mhm.
like dragon tacklers. I mean, look at that. What he got? 6 extra yards on that.
Yeah,
And
I
he's and
yeah.
he's
I wasn't not expecting that necessarily when I watched when I turned the tape on.
mhm.
Um,
He's got that Alabama toughness. He's playing in the
yeah,
SEC.
tough.
He's gonna need it.
And he's got a good head on his shoulders. Like I was saying, I really liked what he was saying about why he chose Alabama over Miami.
I mean, look at the acceleration right out of here.
Yeah, he's twitched up. He's twitched
Mhm.
up. He accelerates in a snap.
The one thing I was looking for that I couldn't find with it were his high school, stats was his receiving ability. There's only one play on this film of his
Right.
receiving ability. I don't know how involved he was.
The type of athlete he is, you would assume that he'd be a natural.
Mhm. And even if he wasn't used in high school, it doesn't mean he won't be able to, do that
Yeah.
in college. But again, good
Right.
footwork, contact balance here. Again, just dragging tacklers. Hard to get him on the floor. Good stiff arm
Smooth.
there. Stiff arm.
Always moving forward too.
Mhm.
You know, he's a little patient, but he doesn't stop his feet really. He's always kind of gliding forward.
I mean, I think this was the best run on, kind of displaying his traits here.
Yeah.
Little patience, pressing,
Mhm.
you know, finding the hole, again, making this guy miss. He's got that, safety coming up, working this guy over. He's got a little defensive manipulation and then the acceleration. You said he's a 4.4 guy?
Yeah, he's a sub 4.5. I can't remember what it was exactly. I think it was like a 4.46 or something like
Okay.
that.
He just doesn't look like a speedster.
It sneaks up on you, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Smooth.
But again, here, just again, good, ability to get outside, lateral movement, footwork, everything. I mean, it's everything. I
Checks
think,
a lot of boxes.
yeah, he just checks a lot of boxes. I loved how he navigated through there like that. Find the little skinny crease, makes this guy miss a little bit, at least gets some extra yardage. Takes a pop there at the end. It just, like he's working with his blockers, letting his blockers do the work. Good navigation.
Yeah, man. I like I said, I just drafted him in the C2C, and eat your heart out, guys.
Yeah, well, it's an Alabama running back, right? I mean, we love the Alabama
Yeah,
running backs. We love the Georgia running back.
pedigree, baby.
Yeah, pedigree, right? I mean, that's the NFL's looking for, SEC, going to the best programs. This was a really nice run too. Again, just, navigating, follow number 44's blockers. And he's at Alabama, he's going to get some good blocking up front, right?
Oh yeah, that would create a lot of space for him.
So they show some wheels there.
Yeah, man. I'm really impressed with this tape.
Good contact balance. Look at him. I mean, I'll tell you, the dude is a whore. Me and physicality, brother. I mean, a lot of guys would just go down and he's just fighting forever. I mean, look at this guy. He's at the
Mhm.
40. He's got the guy dragging him. Like you said, the competition, right? I mean,
I think this is a decent level of competition.
Is this? I was thinking about the other guy we profiled.
Yeah, up in Indiana.
Yeah, up in Indiana. Yeah, I got him confused there, but again, it's really shifty coming out of the line.
I'm telling you guys, watch out for this one.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Jason had him so high, man. That makes me
Yeah,
feel good. I
yeah,
respect his opinion a lot.
we're gonna record that pod, this week, and I think I got him at number 5 or 6 again.
I have
Um,
him at I think 3 or 4.
mhm.
So I'm definitely pretty high on him.
This was a
And
really,
he's
really good run. This is like another one of my favorites. I mean, I love this. He sees the hole, just the acceleration, and then the footwork to be able to get out. Again, just making guys miss. It's all about the feet, man. You got to have feet and physicality. I think if you got those 2 things,
yes, sir. And a
yeah,
hard worker, like
yeah,
just pile up good days in camp and just
absolutely.
pave the way. It's gonna work out.
So, yeah, man, I mean, he looks good. I mean, again, I think he's gonna be I'm in a C2C supplemental right now, and we're at the end of the 2nd round. He still has not been selected.
Hmm.
So, and there's been some players that aren't freshmen that have been
Right.
taken, that were, like Nick Anderson I took, before him just because we've seen him play and stuff. But I think this is a guy that, you're going to have to wait a little bit, which I think might scare people off that he's an
Yep.
Alabama running back because of the depth, and Justice Haynes is there. And you're thinking to yourself, man, if Justice Haynes plays for the next
Sure.
2 years, I mean, when is this guy, or could he transfer? But nonetheless, I think the traits you guys see on the field here, or makes him a worthy selection to get him on your roster, sit him on the bench, and hope he gets an opportunity. So
Yeah, he's similar to Richard Young, last year
yeah,
where he's gonna be a good value probably next year too.
yeah. So
Yeah.
all right, guys, there you got it. There is Kevin Riley and his film for you, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching.